Imagine stepping into the pulsating heart of Hollywood nightlife, where every sip of a cocktail isn't just a drink, it's a cultural adventure waiting to unfold. But here's where it gets truly intriguing. These hidden gems aren't just about quenching thirst. They're redefining what it means to bar hop in Tinseltown. Stick around as we dive into the hottest spots for a night out, exploring their unique vibes, inventive menus, and the behind-the-scenes magic that makes them stand out. And for cocktail purists, this is the part most people miss. How these places blend tradition with bold innovation, sparking debates on authenticity versus creativity. Ready to raise a glass? Let's explore. Bar Avoja. Tucked away at 1545 Wilcox Avenue, Bar Avoja is the brainchild of Giancarlo Pagani and Evan Funke, the dynamic duo behind the beloved Hollywood eatery Mother Wolf. They've transformed a cozy back room into a lively DJ-fueled homage to a Roman villa, complete with an energetic atmosphere that transports you straight to the cobblestone streets of Italy. The drink menu embraces the spirit of La Dolce Vita, that sweet, indulgent Italian way of life, but with a clever twist, focusing on expertly crafted spritzes. For those new to the scene, a spritz is a refreshing, low-alcohol cocktail typically made with Prosecco, a bitter liqueur like Aperol, and sparkling water, often garnished with an orange slice. Think of it as summer in a glass, perfect for easing into the evening. Funke, the acclaimed James Beard-nominated chef who caters Vanity Fair's star-studded Oscar bash, brings his culinary wizardry to the table, or bar in this case. He's whipping up his own inventive spins on classic Roman street food, such as arancini, a crispy fried risotto ball infused with the bold flavors of cacio e pepe, that's creamy pecorino cheese and peppery pasta sauce. And don't miss his Cal Ital fusion creations, like a salmon pizza inspired by Wolfgang Puck's iconic style, blending California's fresh ingredients with Italian flair for a dish that's both comforting and cutting edge. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this fusion of cuisines a respectful nod to heritage, or does it risk diluting the purity of traditional recipes? Foodies, what's your take? Does blending old-world classics with new-world twists elevate the experience, or should we stick to the originals? Daisy Margarita Bar, over in Sherman Oaks at 14633 Ventura Boulevard, the creative minds behind the popular Mirate in Los Feliz have unleashed Daisy Margarita Bar, a vibrant take on Mexico's norteño cantinas, the very birthplace of the margarita. These spots, rooted in northern Mexican culture, are all about lively music, hearty fare, and that iconic tequila-based drink we all know and love. Here, the margaritas arrive pre-salted for that authentic touch. And they run the gamut from timeless classics to adventurous frozen versions infused with guacamole's creamy allure or zesty salsa vibes. For beginners curious about the twists, imagine a margarita as a simple yet versatile cocktail, typically tequila, lime juice, and triple sec, elevated here with flavors like sour apple for a tart kick or creamsicle for a dreamy blend of tangerine, mole, that rich, complex Mexican sauce made from chilies and spices, and coconut. It's like a flavor roller coaster that keeps you guessing. The menu doesn't stop at drinks. It's designed to satisfy with a hearty selection of aguachiles. Think fresh ceviche-style shrimp marinated in lime and chilies, often with avocado for creaminess, tacos bursting with personality, and substantial entrees. Picture a perfectly grilled branzino, sea bass, or a tender lamb shank that pairs effortlessly with your cocktail. This is the kind of spot where a night out feels like a fiesta, complete with bold tastes and good vibes. And this is the twist most people overlook. In a world obsessed with health trends, how do you feel about indulging in richer, stomach-lining dishes like these? Does it clash with modern wellness goals, or is it a delightful throwback to unapologetic comfort food? Share your opinions in the comments. Do you prioritize flavor over calories? Bar 109. Perhaps the standout newcomer in Hollywood's drinking scene is Bar 109, nestled in Melrose Hill near the iconic Paramount lot at 641 Western Ave. Leading the charge is head bartender Kayla Garcia, whose creations are nothing short of genius. Think a martini enhanced with saline, a subtle salt solution for balance, and white kelp adding an umami depth from seaweed for a briny, oceanic edge, or a boulevardier, a rich, whiskey-based drink similar to a Negroni but with bourbon, infused with oolong tea for an earthy, smoky twist. For those new to these terms, a martini is a classic shaken or stirred cocktail of gin or vodka and vermouth, often with a garnish. Imagine it reimagined here as a sophisticated play on textures and flavors. Chef-owner Brian Bake, who honed his skills back east at the prestigious 11 Madison Park, is poised to launch a tasting menu spot next door. But for now, he's tantalizing palates with shareable bites like Wagyu beef hot dogs, elevated with premium, marbled beef for that melt-in-your-mouth luxury, and a standout shrimp cocktail featuring colossal, juicy crustaceans paired with a signature house-made sauce that's tangy, spicy, and utterly addictive. It's the kind of menu that turns a simple bar visit into a memorable feast. But here's where it gets controversial. With chefs from elite establishments like 11 Madison Park bringing high-end techniques to casual bars, are we witnessing the democratization of fine dining, or is it watering down the exclusivity of top-tier experiences? Bartenders crafting complex cocktails. Does this make nightlife more accessible or overly complicated? What do you think? Should innovation like this be celebrated? Or do we risk losing the simplicity of a good old-fashioned drink? This piece originally ran in the October 22nd edition of The Hollywood Reporter magazine. If you're hooked on insider scoops from Tinseltown, why not subscribe today for more behind-the-scenes magic? Head over to https://subscriptions.hollywoodreporter.com/site/THR subscribe to get started. THR newsletters. Stay in the loop with daily THR updates delivered straight to your inbox, because who has time to miss out on the latest Hollywood buzz? Sign up now at https://cloud.email.hollywoodreporter.com/signup. What do you think of these bar trends? Do they inspire you to try something new? Or do you prefer sticking to familiar favorites? Is fusion cuisine a game changer in the cocktail world, or a step too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your side of the debate and maybe even spark a lively discussion.